Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Encinitas. We're the daily podcast that gets you started on the right foot and always with a positive vibe. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Tuesday, February 6th. You'll be interested to know, almost 130 years ago, today, in 1895, the Sultan of Swat was born in Pigtown, Baltimore. You know, the king of crash, the colossus of cloud, the great Bambino.
Babe Ruth!
Now let's check out the weather in the Encinitas area. This morning, it's rainy and 54 degrees, with 5-mile-per-hour wind. Tonight, the sun will set at 5:56 p.m., and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:38 a.m. It looks like we're in for another day of rain, with thunderstorms possible after 11 a.m. Some of the storms could produce heavy rainfall. We'll have a high near 60, with southeast wind 5 to 10 mile per hour and gust as high as 20. Chance of precipitation is 100%. New rainfall amounts between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch. Tonight, rain and possibly a thunderstorm before 5 a.m. Then showers and possibly a thunderstorm after 5 a.m. The low will be around 50, with southwest wind 5 to 10 mile per hour and gusts as high as 20. Chance of precipitation is 90%. New rainfall amounts between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch. In the surf report, get ready for a mix of mid-period northwest swells on Tuesday. Conditions are a bit rough with onshore south wind, but there's promise of chest to head-high waves, especially at spots favoring longer periods. Wednesday brings more size. Look forward to a potential upswing in conditions by Thursday, with more consistent swells and a warmer weekend ahead. In Encinitas and North County, it's another yikes, and it's 2 to 3 feet of nothing but chop suey. Stay tuned to the end of the show for some Netflix recommendations to get you through the rainy week. The first high tide Tuesday will be 5.5 feet around 6 a.m., with another high tide around 8 p.m. The nearshore buoy at Scripps in La Jolla reads 59.5 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather, I'm sorry to report more rain. We'll see a damp Wednesday with showers and a possible thunderstorm before 11 a.m., turning to scattered showers later. The temperature will hover around 56 degrees, with a west wind of 5 to 15 mile per hour. Nighttime brings more scattered showers and a low near 52. Thursday and Friday will continue with scattered showers and mostly cloudy skies, highs around the mid-50s, and slightly cooler nights around 50. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, San Diego Opera is set to stage Mozart's classic opera Don Giovanni with a modern twist. Directed by Kyle Lang, the production will see characters in contemporary attire and settings. It deviates from traditional presentations, featuring interactive elements like singers moving around the audience and innovative use of projections. This approach aims to attract new, younger audiences and adapt to reduced budgets in the opera industry. The story, rooted in the tale of Don Juan, explores themes of power and morality. Lang, who recently settled in San Diego, brings a fresh perspective to this centuries-old opera, emphasizing a more personal and immersive experience for viewers. The opera is now open at the San Diego Civic Theater. Now on to sports. Witt Jr., the Kansas City Royals standout shortstop has signed a groundbreaking 11-year contract extension worth $288.7 million. This deal, potentially extending to 14 years and almost $400 million, is the largest in Royals history. It reflects the team's commitment to building a competitive team around Witt, who delivered a spectacular 30-home run and 49 stolen base season. The contract includes player opt-outs and a no-trade clause, underscoring Witt's importance to the franchise and its future ambitions. In the NBA last night, the Lakers on the road beat the Hornets 124-118, and the Clippers, also on the road, beat the Hawks 149-144. In top news, scientists are raising concerns about nisin, a common antimicrobial preservative found in foods like beer, cheese, and sauces. Nisin, a natural product of bacteria, functions as an antibiotic, effectively controlling foodborne diseases. However, recent studies suggest it might also harm beneficial gut microbes. These good bacteria play a crucial role in digestion, immunity, and mental health. Eliminating them can disturb gut balance and potentially allow harmful bacteria to proliferate. Research shows both good and bad gut bacteria are susceptible to nisin's effects. While these impacts seem reversible, with gut microbiome populations returning to normal within days of nisin consumption, the broader implications on gut health are still under investigation. This finding is significant, considering the widespread use of nisin in food preservation. Now on to business news. Palantir Technologies projects a strong profit in 2024, exceeding Wall Street predictions thanks to high demand for its AI products. This forecast marks its first profitable year, with shares increasing over 19%. The company's growth is driven by a significant rise in U.S. commercial revenue, up 70% to $131 million, and the closing of 103 deals over $1 million each in the fourth quarter. Despite a slowdown in government revenue growth, Palantir's total commercial revenue of $284 million surpassed expectations. The company's 2024 profit is forecasted between $834 and $850 million, indicating sustained AI-driven success. In crypto, Bitcoin was briefly up today, but is now back safe and sound at 42,700. Ethereum is about 2,300, and Solana is down to about $95. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Now let's talk science and tech. After 141 years of debate, scientists from New York University have solved the reverse sprinkler problem, a question that has intrigued physicists since 1883. The question, originally posed by Austrian physicist Ernst Mach and later popularized by Richard Feynman, asked, what direction would a water-sucking sprinkler spin? Using custom-built sprinklers with ultra-low friction rotary bearings, the NYU team conducted experiments to observe the fluid dynamics inside and outside the sprinkler. They found that a reverse sprinkler spins counterclockwise, albeit 50 times slower than a normal water-ejecting sprinkler. The research, published in Physics Review Letters, reveal that when water is sucked in, the sprinkler acts like an inside-out rocket. The water jets, instead of colliding head-on due to the curved arms of the sprinkler, cause a slow counterclockwise rotation. This study is more than just solving a long-standing physics puzzle. It has practical implications for understanding sustainable energy sources, such as wind, ocean waves, and river currents. And now, as promised, some movie suggestions based on our favorites with Jim Carrey. In this exploration of Carrey's cinematic journey, we delve into 5 unique films, starting with The Truman Show from 1998, which stands out for its insightful critique of celebrity culture, featuring Truman Burbank, unknowingly the star of a massive TV show. Then Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind from 2004 offers a poignant and imaginative take on relationships, where Clementine erases memories of her ex-boyfriend. Liar Liar, released in 1997, showcases Carrey's physical comedy as a dishonest lawyer whose life spirals out of control. And The Mask, 1994, combines Carrey's dynamic performance with a fantastical story of a timid bank clerk who finds a magical mask. Lastly, you know it, Dumb and Dumber, another great movie from Carrey in 1994. With Harry and Lloyd, 2 friends lacking in wisdom but rich in friendship. Their adventure begins in Providence, embarking on a cross-country trip to Aspen, Colorado. Their mission: to return a briefcase full of money to Mary Swanson, its rightful owner, who Harry and Lloyd find captivating. The journey is anything but smooth, filled with comical mishaps. Upon reaching Aspen, the duo discovers that the challenges involving Mary and the briefcase are just the tip of the iceberg in their amusing escapade. Dumb and Dumber never fails to cheer me up. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the gang in The Sandlot.
But it was signed by Babe Ruth! Yeah, you keep telling me that. Who is she? What? What? The Sultan of Swat.
The King of Crash.
The Colossus of Clout. The Colossus of Clout. Babe Ruth! The Great Bambino!
And that's a wrap for this morning. Remember to stay tuned tomorrow for more news and updates. Have an amazing day, my good friends.